Bless America.
Oh.
4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
He's still gonna.
Cheating. It's a dream. You should get that.
Where is he? Holy shit.
Let's go! Hello and welcome back to Nickel City X-Wing. My name is Greg and we have got another Draft League match. First, representing Team Havoc.
Cry havoc! And let slip the dogs of war!
It's Chris Jenner, aka Chris Wookie, and representing the Tinder Gods. It's Andre, who lives in New Zealand where it's turning into summer right now. He complained how hot a day it is. Meanwhile, there's 30 inches of snow in my forecast. And I am joined now by the captain of Team Tinder Gods. I was going to say the Tinder God himself, but his ego's already too heavy. The king of swiping right. It's Nick. What's up, Nick?
Oh man, this is like a political operative move here, just jumping on to try to give my team some mojo. We're down 0-2 right now, so.
Are you down 0-2?
I'm also we are down 0-2. Yeah, Aaron just played and he barely lost by 3 points to Joe. So shout out to Joe. Joe's a super cool dude. Crispy beat me last night, so we are behind, and it's weird. I'm not used to losing.
Crispy had a beat down of you last night. It wasn't even close. There was never a hope for you.
It was close until the last round. It was.
We all saw it. That game. Look at the disparity. 9 points.
When the final round ends with 8 points being scored, it seems like more of a skew for sure. That's a tough list, man. Dormit's, just getting sprung on in turn one is tough for sure. Snoke is really good. Turns out unlimited sense. No matter where you are on the board, pretty good.
I mean, I think Snoke's pretty worthless.
Snoke's good. When you have sensitive controls and something that can block and jam, it's actually really, really helpful because it makes road a little bit less meaningful. If you're moving first or last, it's just nice to have that information, especially going up against aces. I think it's less good when you have lower initiative ships, for sure. But in my case, it was pretty solid.
Looking at the Revenge U-Wing list here.
Yeah,
Betting is open.
Our scouts, we have a kind of a small scouting department. We predicted we would get quad U-Wings here for this game. So not that this is necessarily counter list. This is pretty similar to what Andre's been playing, but he was expecting to see this. So is that a good thing? Maybe. At least you know what you were going up against. We guessed that properly, and it'll be a fun game.
Yeah, betting is open. I feel like this is one of the ones where there's no you always bet on Andre type thing. So this could be a close bet one because there's a lot of beef.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll be swiping right on my boy here. Drop my bet in here in just a second. And also, sorry, Greg, if the microphone quality is probably pretty terrible because I'm using my Pixel headphones on my laptop here.
Yeah, you piece of shit.
Yeah. But I do have the new Elgato coming in, man. Just a couple days.
Are you back in Chicago yet?
No, I would otherwise be on my machine. I am still in California. Today's my last day here. I leave tomorrow evening. So going mobile. My whole family is sick, which is great. You were coughing a little bit. I don't know if you're coming down with something, but it seems like now's the time for everyone to get sick.
I'm coming down with granola bar stuck in my throat.
Okay, well, I'd rather be you in this situation than me.
What mission is this? This is a salvage mission. They're going to be salvaging ships, which, except for the bomber, none of these ships really
They don't really care. That's
Yeah,
kind
they
of
don't-
why I gave
They don't
salvage to Andre again.
reposition.
Yeah. The bomber, yeah, as you mentioned, is the only one that really wants to. So you just don't give it to the bomber until maybe the end game if he's still around. You can maybe afford to grab it, but yeah, ultimately it's just going to be about RNG and about crits being dealt, and that's when the salvage. All of these ships are great for carrying salvage here. So
Yeah, well, the U-wings aren't even able to reposition, so they ain't giving shit.
yeah, it would be bad if that terrible rule where you couldn't do red maneuvers, like advanced maneuvers, was still a thing. That
Yeah.
was terrible. I'm so glad that they got rid of that. Felt really bad because he just could not re-engage.
So the Charles on Magva will have to be assigned to 2 ships. Looks like it's going to be Malorus and
Scorch. Okay, interesting.
That's interesting. You think it'd be like quick draw for sure, though, right?
I don't know. Quick draw is probably the last one I would put. One of the last ships, just because she.
You got fire control system on quick draw. You can modify
That's
it
true,
a little
yeah.
bit
I guess
harder.
you
You get
could-
those double taps.
When do you get the target lock versus the bonus attack? Right? Is the aftermath of the attack? I think her bonus attack happens before acquiring the lock. I'm not. Or wait, never mind. I'm getting the timing confused. She gets a lock first after shooting, and then she gets shot at. She will bonus attack. So,
Yeah, unless you
does
like,
make sense
spend the
on
lock
her
too.
end.
Well, the thing is, like on Magva, it's especially useful to have fire control system because Magva doesn't let you reroll all your dice, right? Magva.
How do you feel
yeah,
about
you can-
Magva? Because math dictates in most cases you only really need to, if you have a focus, for example, you only really need to reroll
It's kind of
one
like
die.
Padme. Like it just doesn't happen enough that it's impactful for me to be like it's a
Padme's
great ship.
ability can be a little stronger than Magva's for sure.
Padme's ability usually pays off one time a game, and it feels really good. But it's like, is it worth this?
Yeah, I mean, she gets so much loadout. That's the only thing enticing really about her.
Yeah.
The I4, the chassis is just, the stat line is bad. Yeah. That first game was crazy, man. That was I'm sure as a streamer, it's always frustrating when you see so many crits get flipped up and they're never direct. Or at least on one side, you're like, all the crits going into FO.
There were plenty of directs. It's all
Republic.
on milk. Yeah.
No. The more you want it, the less you'll get it, is my experience with wanting to get the direct hits. You're like,
Well, I think Milk probably just wanted to not get double damage on all of his ships.
Yeah, that was tough. It's like Garvin, right? Padme and obviously super different abilities, but you just kind of assume that Garvin's always going to roll focus results, and then when he's not, that plan falls apart. It's not You're not passing tokens. That's why you get that question: can I still spend my focus anyway? It's like, no, you can't. That's not how it works.
Taking Garvin's a great way to ensure you get natty, so people should do it more.
Two pretty bad road rolls. But it's going to be Andre here to start us off here for the first turn.
Remember, you can't pick anything up turn 1, so.
Yep,
The
typically we
K2
see
trigger
the
here.
slow roll.
I'm very surprised by the K2 trigger here, because I would just stop all of these U-Wings.
See, oh, well, I think you just pull it off, right? Because of
with Cassian?
timing.
Yep.
It doesn't matter. It's not matter. Here's the thing, Greg. The stopping makes sense. Just give yourself more time to come in on, engage on your terms. But also, this could be good for Andre in terms of grabbing the crates. He could pick up 3, this next round.
Yeah, but I think these U-Wings are like, if this bomber wants to go in the middle and pick up 3, then he's going to take 9 dice.
I'm looking at, I'm looking at the ties at the top and then Scorch at the bottom, or Malorus rather.
Those two SFs up top are out of this fight for 2 turns, 3 turns.
Yeah, but we could definitely see Malorus grab 1, and then Phasma can go slow enough next turn to grab the one on the other side of the gas cloud. We'll see, but it's not bad setup for Andre to pick up a few here.
J Dubs, what's up? Mass TMT, what's going on?
Yeah, I have only played against Quad Ewings once at LVO 2020.
And it's miserable.
I actually kind of wrecked it, but I just had a really ridiculous counter list to it that nobody else brought. But yeah, it's a lot to deal with. It's a lot of chonk.
Phasma.
We do have Chaff on and Proton Bomb. It's really good, Dunk Grudge still. Yeah, he's still got a good build. It's not the Prox Mines, but I think we're all happy to see that kind of go away a little bit. See a little something different.
J Dubs sporting his official NCX. What you got? What's your merch that you're sporting tonight, J Dub? Mass TMT, what's the temperature where you are?
Captain Phasma locking obstacle.
Okay.
In that K2 allows a jam. Are there any other jamming stuff here? I need to take another look. Do you have false transponders anywhere? K2 allows a jam. We got hull upgrades.
Mal.
We got that those ghosted target locks. I don't see his swag bag, so I'm not sure if we'll get red. Oh, there's a swag bag. We're good. Don't worry, folks. The Tinder swag bag is
They
off
were
to the
very
side.
concerned.
They were. I had people DM me privately expressing their concern.
Oh yeah?
Yep. People always sliding into my DMs, Greg.
Uh-huh.
No, I didn't say they're real. They're real
Right.
people.
Sure.
All right, so now we're going to be the U-Wings will be on the move. The fastest, can they clear stress with a 3 straight? I don't remember.
The
You know how
U-Wings?
fast? Yeah.
The U-Wing can 2 straight is their fastest. So
Okay.
all the ones and the 2s, except for the hards, are.
All right. Cassian might be out of range 3 of Saw. I'm not sure. Maybe just in there for clearing stress.
I think Cassian's probably giving a K2 again, and then just taking one stress away, and then doing a blue to get that other stress away.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that is so good.
Benthic can also yeet a focus over to someone, and with Jin also on board, can make any focus take an evade.
Yep. I would imagine we're going to see Grudge try to go up towards the top of the board.
Mass says, just returned from Sydney for the World Qualifier. Who won that? Who qualified from Sydney?
I'm going to be really curious to see, Greg, the breakdown of how many people overseas
of course.
Travel to Worlds next year.
Well, I mean, because of ISO, I'm going to say a lot of them. I think more than would normally.
Yeah, I think I did talk to Daniel, aka Isofane, was at the Golden State qualifier that Epionic and I were at, and he told me that I can't remember the exact number. It was 13 or 14 people so far. I believe that's the final number. He has helped give stipends for traveling for Worlds, which is awesome. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
So,
And then he got an invite himself.
He did, yeah. He's really good. He has a few invites. Okay, he's pulling out the he's prepping. He's prepping his red flags, prepping his strain.
Was
I'm
he
not.
giving it
I'm not
away?
messaging him any of this. I'm not telling him to do any of this. By the way,
Oh,
guys.
sure.
He's just
Sure, we all
loyal
believe
to the
you.
Tinder gods.
We
That did
all
not sound
believe
very
him, don't we,
sincere,
folks?
Nick. We all believe you.
We
Yeah.
all believe him.
Andre is first player again. We're gonna start to see some crates be picked up. We could see there's a world where we get 4 crates picked up by Andre. I don't know if that's actually gonna happen, but there's a chance.
When is Adepticon?
Isn't it like end of I can't remember. I thought it was like end of
March.
March.
Gosh, I really want to go. I'm trying not to spend money.
I might be able to help you out with like a place to stay in the city though, so
Yeah.
you would have to, but it would be a free place to stay. So
There we go. So Benthic gonna sling over a focus to Magva. 22nd to 26th of March. If I recall last time, the hotel wasn't so bad. It was the Uber from Midway to Schaumburg.
ooh yeah, next time do O'Hare if you can. Were you flying Southwest?
Mm-hmm.
They should fly. They do fly into O'Hare, just not very often. in comparison.
Magva gonna reach out for a lock, gonna take that on to the bomber. Nice little one bank there from Cassian.
Are we not going to see a claim? We are. Yep.
One claim for Cassian.
Asa.
Two forward here for ye old Scorch.
Not yet. Not close enough to grab.
Oh, is close enough to grab and
Oh,
will.
really? Wow, I'm surprised by that. I did not think that was close,
I'm
but
surprised you do it with Magva just sitting you in the face there.
I guess it. Yeah. Oh, nice. Just spawns little. There's little boxes. I don't have any Tinder God crate merch, so he has his own. Pretty cool. Got some because he's subscribed to Tinder Gold. He gets to use that.
Yeah, obviously.
We have another claim. Phasma, so that's 2. We are probably about to see 3. Actually, we're going to see 4. We're going to get Malrus and Quick Draw here.
So, okay. Well, you should get Malorus range 3, but I'd focus here. You're not going to get a lock at this range.
Malrus is great for salvage.
Oh, looks like we're going to get a coordinate. And I don't know what you could possibly coordinate. I'm going to coordinate invade to Magva?
Is this with Jin Urso or?
Yeah,
Okay.
so
That seems
Magva
like-
got the focus from Benthic, so never did the focus action. So now Magva's doing the focus action using Jin to turn that into an
Yep.
invade.
Yep, pinging to remind us, for those who are foolish like me, who have no idea what's going on most of the time. Oh, okay, turning away. That's going to be no shot and going to take the salvage. So this could be a 4-1.
Yeah, it could be a 4-1 turn, which is very nice, but also you're giving up your flank to Saw.
Yeah, Saw's stressed, so has to be mindful of the debris. I don't think he's really cares. He's not that close to it.
He's got the 2-man
He
call.
can't go super fast. So yeah, he might have a range 3 shot next turn. But again, 4 points is 4 points. That's 20% of the game right there.
Well, I mean, Andre's put a timer on how fast Chris needs to attack here.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, and you have the salvage spread out evenly across the board here. 2 at the bottom, 2 at the top. And this is why I gave it to Andre. He seems to be good at salvage, at least in the early game. So, good start from a boy.
Phasma, no shots. Quick Draw, no shots. Saw, no shots. Magva. Nope, Scorch.
Do you gain it here? I mean, do you really think you're going to deal any damage unmodded? Getting the stress here, I don't
know what
see
his
why.
plan is for next turn.
Oh, he grabs
But-
the red flag. Okay.
No. So this
Well,
is
now-
gonna be 3v3. Gonna be real hard to push damage through unless you nail
Oh,
it
yeah.
here.
That's not the...
One hit.
Yeah, one hit. So you got the evade. You have literally everything. Doesn't even need to use it.
Evaded. Now Scorch should get the lock with the child, though.
We're rummaging around for target locks. There it is. Ghosted lock. Throw it on Magma.
First, Magma's gonna get to reply.
I love it. You think she's gonna reply? Oh my god, she's replying. I see it. She's replying.
3 dots on the.
I see the dots.
Oh.
Been waiting all day for this moment.
Magma choosing to go into the bomber here.
Oh, okay. Well, the crit
Spends the lock.
doesn't matter as much when you don't have the salvage. Spend it all.
Yeah. And force there. So hit crit.
Hoping for a little bit of paint. That's enough paint. Shield.
Just a shield.
And no salvage on Grudge, so doesn't have to worry about dropping anything there.
Yeah, I would have liked to see that probably into Scorch just for the chance to get
What is he running on Scorch? Is it the shield upgrade? It is. Okay.
2 dice back. And spends the focus for 1. There's still an evade token out there, so.
Yeah, it's just like you take the shot because you have it and you can, and
Yeah.
you don't expect anything out of it. It's just one of those shots. Well, the cavalry are coming. Top of the board here. Phasma, quick draw, dream team combo about to turn in. We'll be seeing the chaff be deployed here as well. Question is where? I think we all probably agree it's going to be down to the left. So there is, a world where after this turn, Greg, after the engagement, Andre still keeps a salvage, which who knows? 8-2, like you said, kind of forcing the issue of like you got to kill me, because you got 3 turns left of this.
Yeah, you have to start murdering.
Yeah, that sinking feeling when playing salvage when your opponent has picked up 3 or more. Yeah, it's tough.
Fine Mighty says Andre's going to lose a ship this turn.
Okay. Well, he took only 1 damage, so
Maybe. I don't know.
maybe. Vince speaks in absolutes, so it's possible. These ships could get focus fired for sure.
That is literally my biggest problem with the prequels. Of everything to have a problem with, that line.
Always it feels an absolute. Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
because
is
that's
absolute.
an absolute statement. It drives me insane. Chaff does nothing to this list, says Fly Mighty, which is perhaps true. Even if we did get a Chaff bank here, I don't see the benefit.
So
to it.
it doesn't do anything? What do you mean by that? I mean, obviously there's K2 and stuff, so the jam isn't as strong. Break all locks. There is a lock out there from Magva on Grudge right now, so that would get broken.
Yeah, but you also break your own lock. I agree that it's like not effective at all. Actually,
for the stress with the perform action step, a Benthic can pass 1 focus token.
Again,
It's just not
stress isn't
nearly as
even
good.
that
I agree. It's not nearly as
Cassian.
good. I don't think it does. I wouldn't say it does nothing, but it's certainly not nearly as good as it is usually. It's about
How dare you,
20%
Selby.
effective.
How dare you compare anything I say to sand?
Hey, Greg, can I take this opportunity to shamelessly plug trying to get someone from the Draft League to play on our stream?
Okay.
Hey, guys, I stream on 312 Squadron, and we are trying to stream some Draft League games. So, if you happen to have a free time with your opponent to play on Friday night or Sunday night, why don't you jump on our stream? There is openings, and feel free to DM me if you are interested. Thanks.
Nick always trying to get you in the DMs.
Oh yeah, please slide into my DMs. I will pay for it. I will not. I will not actually pay you guys to message me. I am a very desperate, but I don't think I've reached that level yet. Feverishly planning here. See, dials are looks like they're set. We'll be going here in a second.
Is Trump announcing a presidential run today? So what's actually happening?
That was the rumor, and then a bunch of people bailed on him, like not showing up rather, to be with him for it. Just so much. Talk about the wind being knocked out of your sails a little bit for an announcement. What does Grudge do?
Who cares about Trump? It's Article 5 day, baby. I mean, I was kind of expecting that to be bigger news, but apparently not. Hey, Nick, do you even know what happened today in Poland?
The missile. I heard about that. 2 people were killed by a Russian missile, accidentally fired into Poland. Yeah. Is there even any fallout from that though? Like, what's the fallout been so far?
The fallout so far has been nothing, but that was like the line in the sand that they drew originally. Like, Poland would well be within their rights to trigger Article 5.
Yeah, I mean, it's just how much longer does this go on for?
I don't know. I honestly thought it was going to be 5 days, so. I thought Ukraine was going to fall in like a week. And then Ukraine was like, apparently we're way better at this than we thought.
Yeah. Another red wave that didn't necessarily come to fruition.
Got him. Love that for you.
Does the boost down to the left and is pointing all over the place, dropping the chaff, which does nothing. It does something, but not as much as you'd want.
So that's going to jam off the target lock from Magva and Scorch. And you roll for the stress.
I think the rules are the overlapping versus going through are different. I thought, but maybe you're right. I think you do still roll for it.
You roll, it's hit or crit. You get stress.
Yeah, and the jam is independent of the locks being broken. The jam does not resolve.
So the locks break, the jam gets applied, and a stress.
Yeah, so any token gained will break the jam unless something is passed or after. Magva won't have any tokens. But, Benthic exists, so. K2, Benthic.
And then you can still Cassian here. You can remove the stress from Magva if you want.
Yeah, this is where first player matters. Although, did we do this out of order only because no, it's initiative. It's based on lowest to highest initiative, right? So Grudge still does the chaff first. I mean, if Magva did a blue, does it even matter, right? You remove it, great, but
So does takes one, taking the evade here, and gonna sling the focus. I wouldn't sling it to Cassian because Cassian's probably just gonna end up being jammed.
And if you sling it to Magma, isn't the jam resolve the focus?
Yeah, the jam takes away the focus, but that's not Magma's action. So Magma could focus again.
Yep. So yeah, resolves the jam by passing it. Makes sense. Good call by Chris there. Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting that, and therefore that might be a good move. Grudge going all the way down, saying hello, Saw. Probably squaring off with Saw, though. It's a little scary.
Magma will focus. And I imagine Cassian's, one
Yep.
banking over this.
And that's a nice, juicy proton bomb for next turn, assuming Grudge isn't dead, which that's an assumption. So
there's a jam, not a stress.
Mal with clusters. Okay. Saw going real fast. Bank.
And it didn't bump. Oof.
No, didn't bump. So Cassian will have a range, looks like a range 1 on Grudge, obstructed, and then taking that shot. Oh, that doesn't. Oh, it does bump. Okay.
Scorch does bump.
Yep,
now is Scorch, if you're stressed, you can roll an extra die, or is it you have to take the stress?
If you're not stressed, you may gain 1 stress. So he will not roll an additional die unless it's range 1, which it will not be.
One bank here from Faz.
Yep.
The one turn in from Malorus, where I assume is going to take a target lock and then use their ability.
Yeah, gonna throw it on Magma. Have the cluster missile opportunity. Ooh, I don't know if. Ooh, is there a shot? I think you have it. Yeah, you have Benthic still. Takes the focus. Probably range 2. This will be fun.
To me like Chris is just ignoring the SFs. Like,
yeah, which the SFs are the hardest hitting part of this list.
Yeah.
And that's a pretty decent start from quick draw. Debating spending here.
Why would you not spend?
Not sure what's. Yeah, you spend for sure. You always spend. Hit a crit. That's pretty solid.
And gonna spend the evade token. I'm sure of it.
Got it for a reason.
Take a shield. Always
First
spend
blood.
it while you can, because you never know.
Second blood.
Malorus now. This is going to be a cluster missile. Remember, Malorus can only reroll 1 die here.
Swipes right with a swipe right charge. Right. How often is Magma going to come into play? Well, not bad shot.
Malorus gets the
Malorus
conversions.
is so good, man. 3 points. Oh!
Magma will end up taking 2 here.
Ends the force.
Get the
child.
force back.
Cluster missile.
Second charge. I think this would have to go into Saw. Oh wait, Magma's gonna use elusive. Oh, gets it. It only takes 1. Into Saw. I'd be careful going into Saw here. Saw's got Notorious.
Why into Saw? Can't be into Cassian?
Cluster missiles are 1 to 2.
Oh, that is just out of range. Yep, that's right.
Saw. Yeah. I think you take the shield with Saw, to be honest.
The Saw likes
taking
taking damage.
Notorious. Yeah, you don't care. And then you Notorious here. Take the shield. Hit that Notorious. Chris, don't forget your Notorious, buddy. No! No!
Oh, I will say I don't. Yeah, Notorious feels so bad. Good for Andre, I guess. I don't know.
So it looks like he's going to go into the bomber.
Yeah, this makes sense. That's pretty good.
It's going to be hit, crit.
You're hoping for paint here to not take the crit on the hole. You get, yeah, there's some paint. If you spend that focus all day. Another shield.
Bomber down to 4.
Probably sticking around to drop the proton bomb. Probably. Oh, okay. We do a very delayed Notorious.
Postpartum Notorious.
I'm sure he's. We're still playing casually here at times, right? It's not that big.
Yeah, I mean, that's classic Andre being like, he probably pointed out, he's like, oh, hey, did you know that you have Notorious?
Yeah, I have a thing of, I've done it too many times to myself where I've kind of beaten myself, but I stopped doing that.
Phasma
just one.
hits for 1, and Benthic says, I don't give a fuck. Now, Scorchy can go 2 dice into Magva or 2 dice into Cassian.
I think you go, yeah, okay.
Yeah. You have no mods anyway, so it doesn't matter.
You have the focus, right? Hey!
Magva blinks. It's going to be a shield on Magva. Although it does power up the force with the child. And should get you a target lock.
You know, shout out to Andre for remembering the child. Merciless Pursuit is not nearly as good.
Yeah, no one ever remembers that.
People forget it all the time. Looks like the lock is not being assigned, but it's green, so Scorch is green.
All right, Cassian has Grudge Obstructed range 1. You don't waste your saw shot without taking this Cassian shot. And I don't think Cassian has any really way to mod anything here.
No. Not great, Bob.
Got Kingdom for a focus.
Yep. Hey. So did Chaff do nothing? I would say Chaff did something, folks. I'm sorry, Vince, but Chaff did something. Nothing. What do you mean? He didn't have a focus for the mod. It did something.
All right, here's a big shot. Magva Yarrow into a Strained Malorus 4v2. Nary a crit to be found.
All right, how much damage does Mal take here? Taken 2. Shield in a card. Face down.
So that's half on Malorus, but half points means nothing. You don't shoot these assholes, so you shoot Scorch, right? Yeah.
Benthic did pass Vince. He passed it to Magma to clear the jam, so...
Yeah.
Cassian did focus because he could not focus. He was unable to.
Benthic, 3 into Scorch. Scorch taken 2.
Wow. Smart of Chris not to shoot at the SFs because of obvious reasons with bonus attacks and such.
But again, this is another 4-2. Oh, wait. Can't forget Grudge. I'm sorry, Grudge. I didn't mean to forget you. I'm sorry, Grudge. I didn't mean to hurt you.
The thing with Scorch, I mean, it's great Chris is getting this early damage, but they're 3-point ships. Like, it's...
Yeah, well, I mean, he's giving up 4 points a turn. Like, I don't understand why he's not focusing fire on ships with crates to knock some of these crates off.
Desi saying focus would have been jammed and wouldn't take an action because he's on the chaff. Of course. Okay.
Notorious, that bitch. Come on.
This is a really good proton bomb coming.
I mean, that proton bomb might hit your own guy.
No matter what, I think Cassian is going to lose the crate.
Well, Cassian's for sure going to lose the crate. So is... If you proton bomb here, there's a potential Scorch and Malorus to do it. I'm doing it anyway.
That's true. That's true. That's a good point. Is it worth doing here? You would love to do it to get it off of Cassian, but I don't think it's worth the risk.
Put it on. Do you really want to take a crit on the Malorus right now?
Nope. I mean, you're but also, do you really want to take a crit on Malorus who could just die from the crit, also dropping all of your salvage? It doesn't make sense. So this is why Andre is playing, and I am armchairing with bad ideas. So probably not see the proton bomb this turn. Still a good weapon. If you could fit the boost, I feel like if there was a way that Ursa wasn't in the way, if he was just not in the way, the boost would be good. You could still drop it. But that is not the world we are in right now.
Yeah, I pretty much need... I don't even know what you do here with all these ships. Like, max chaos is stopping, right? But, like...
Yeah, I mean, so the ties have two hards that are blue. Both of them, Malorus and Scorch, are stressed. Don't know if the hard turn, going all in on Benthic here. How fast is Benthic going to try to go?
I think I send Cassian to bank to the left. And then stop Saw and Magva. And if he bombs, congratulations. I think everything gets blocked and you end up bombing yourself.
Yeah, you end up just causing issues.
But still, Andre's building up a huge lead right now
Yeah,
to
this is
weather the
huge.
storm.
If he can keep 3 crates, an 11-3 advantage feels insurmountable considering where the damage spread is. Your damage is primarily on 3-point ships. Grudge has how much damage left?
4? 3.
He just has. He only took the shield from Saw. That's pretty remarkable. 2 shots at range 1, and Grudge only took a shield.
Well, Grudge should have a damage card, I believe. Guess not. I'm looking at Scorch. No, I'm sorry. I'm looking at Scorch.
Got it.
Scorch should have damage.
And
Or not damage. He just has 3 hull.
Yeah, because he has shield upgrade. He would have taken a damage card though in other circumstances. So only partially losing her mind. Gotta say, red shield tokens is a terrible idea. It's pinkish.
It's red.
It's also just the Tinder logo, so. But the other side is black, which I feel like is it's pretty clear, right? When you flip it over, that's like the burnt or spent side. Like it's black. So I don't know. I disagree, Catherine. It's just not blue, and that's what we're used to. Nope, still super confusing. Okay. You think black is active, red is used? What? What? But isn't like the darker, heavier contrast sides of all the tokens are spent? So that's why black is used, or that's why we have it that way. Well, it's the mind games, guys. We're just playing mind games with you guys. That's clearly what gives us the advantage.
Turn 4. Staying with Andre. Considering the drop. There's nowhere for him to boost, so.
Oh, yeah. So we're getting some stops. We've got to be some stops and pivots.
Yeah, Grudge choosing not to drop the bomb.
Yep. Smart. Focus up. Hope your greens stay painty. I have taken your request to change the shield tokens, and I've thrown it in the trash. Sorry, folks. Maybe I'll grab it later.
Yep, so stops incoming. Benthic will take the evade. Now, just a reminder, if Cassian were to stop, still would suffer the effects of that fucking thing.
That's true.
Okay. Magva stops. Kind of surprised it wasn't a rotate.
Where's Cassian going now?
Cassian.
Is that into an enemy?
Enemy ships.
Okay.
So Cassian will not suffer the effects of the cloud again. And Cassian can take a red focus or evade. And chooses the red evade. Since he already has a focus.
Oh yeah, I just didn't see it.
And again, this is why I'm shocked there wasn't a turn.
Going up, and that's going to be out of Cassian's arc, taking a focus. Yeah, Benthic is going to get hit a couple times here. Has calculate evade, so has some tokens to help out with that. But quick draw had to do a 2-bank here right, to hop over.
A 2 forward, 2 bank. Hopefully not a 1
really,
forward.
really close to Benthic. You want to be real close. Yeah, hopefully not a 1 forward.
He just wants to murder this.
Yeah.
To me, the priorities are messed up. This isn't.
Yeah, and it'll be on the shield, but it'll be a bomb, and then Grudge is going to be able to get out of there pretty quickly.
But to me, this bomber is not the issue. It's the.
No, it's not at all.
It's the crates.
Now that you're facing the other way,
people.
you're really happy to see that if you're Malrus, because now you're only taking 1 shot at range 1, and
yeah, like a range 0 shot from Magva.
Should she have taken the red focus? Don't you want to use her ability?
6 of one, half dozen of the other, really, right?
Well, double stressed. I mean, is it that big of a deal? Maybe not.
And see, I would have taken a lock here. I don't care if they shoot me. Shoot me, Benthic. Give me that double tap.
This is gonna be bloody, folks. This will be quite bloody.
Me 6, Joust Zone.
Yeah, Joust, dude.
Let's focus on the top here.
Quick draw. Benthic has taken how much so far? Just 1 shield. Okay, pretty healthy. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's
do pretty nicely.
Already guaranteed to get 1 through here. do you spend? How do you know Benthic is going to shoot at you or Phasma? You do, because you don't know if Benthic doesn't want to.
And that
Give me shields.
calculate.
These things have 5-hole, right? They
Yep.
do, not 6. Oh, really? You think? Okay.
Me 6, joust zone off.
Did we get Malice if we didn't? No.
No. Malice refuses to spend the focus there as well.
I think the hope was to get
Scorch.
a evade spent, but here goes Scorch, taking the stress to get that 3rd die. And that's paint. You spend. Oh yeah, you spend. Scorch still has some health. There it is.
That's going to
So
be
spend
2
the
cards
evade.
in. And Phasma, range 2.
Special Forces gives her the 3rd die.
Not
Oh!
a great roll. No reason not to spend.
I think you spend here, you make it even more tantalizing to shoot at one of these SFs.
Yeah.
No reason to be defensive with Phasma. She's not a defensive ship. She's not there to be defensive. Yep.
Yeah.
Hope you get one through, maybe. No, not this time.
All right, Saw into the bomber. Hit crit.
There's the pain. All right, Spence that's taking hit crit. Can't die here. Still has 2 hole or maybe 1 hole left. Ooh, stun. Who cares? Nobody cares. Man, I don't know about you, Greg, but I hate stun pilot. It's so frustrating seeing that get drawn.
It's a blank.
It is. It sucks. It's like the crit that no one cares about.
Magva, range 0 into Malorus. Oh, thought I saw a crit there, but not to be. Malorus gets that evade. Cassian, range 1 into Malorus, and I would have loved 3 range 1 shots into Malorus here.
Oh, only 2. Man. Yeah, I know, right? Natties! Oh, no crates are being dropped!
You gotta go to Scorch.
Yeah, you can't shoot the SFs. That is the play for sure. Chris making the right move there because you just get totally punished if you shoot the SFs. And that sucks. Damn. Not great.
Pretty impotent offensive attack there.
Yeah, we're
It's
back
gonna
to
be
dials.
4 more points.
12-3 for the first order here for the Tinder gods.
I think Chris has really just struggled at target selection. Going after the bomber. The bomber is nothing. It doesn't do damage.
The week 1 match against Will, Chris did a really nice job of just focus firing and pivoting and constantly pivoting and getting just time on target. Just stayed just very efficient. And this time having them spread out, Andre has kind of had almost a bait approach with the TIE fighters and then gotten them out of there. And Andre's okay with losing one of these TIE fighters. It's only a few points. As long as you keep 2 or 3 salvage, you're in a decent position. But this is best case scenario for him, for sure. Having an opportunity to score probably 3 more, maybe just keeping them all. And if he kills a ship, it'll be game. It'll be +5, +4, so it'll be a 9-point swing.
Yeah.
Benthic's the only one that could die here. Is that 3 hole left? Everyone else.
Yeah, well, I think Benthic's like the pretty clear target.
Yeah, Malrus is in a position that could potentially go after Benthic, and Saw, yeah, big deal with the pivot going the other way. Saw is just out of this fight in a really crucial turn. Don't know if he'll be able to. I guess he can pivot. He's not stressed, right? So he could do one more pivot, but he'd be staying where he is and taking a crit. Doesn't matter. He takes a shield, but still. It's just nice, Greg, to see you quick draw like in more games. I miss quick draw.
Yeah, quick draw's always been good.
Yeah, she's struggled a little bit in 2.5, and I think a lot of it has just been because there's been a more clear archetype to play with, which is like Crispy's list. But Phasma, people have realized that her and Phasma together are pretty gnarly. And if you're wondering who do you shoot at, you still shoot at quick draw because you try to just get her shields down in 1 or 2 shots so she can only bonus attack once. If you shoot into Phasma, you're just helping the FO player. So 27.5 minutes left going into round 5. Let's see on the FO side who. So we got Malrus is 2 away from death. We have 2 away from death on Grudge, and 3 hull left on Scorch. So just the shields.
Quick draw is why Plasma Torps exists.
Yeah. Plasma torpedoes are really good. It just sucks shooting them against 3 agility ships, right? Because they could just roll out of it. And it's 7 points is not nothing to spend on. That's a lot of points to spend on ammunition.
"26 minutes left. We're heading into round 5, so the game's not time official yet."
Greg, does it have to be you have to play 7 or more rounds, or it's 6 and that's official? 6.
If the game were to end by time, you have to at least gotten through round 6.
Got it. I love that, by the way. It's solid.
Fine Mighty says, "I don't see a way out for Chris."
One way out.
I don't even see the one way out, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, although I have an incredible bias, I do think that Andre is pretty much about to slam the door here. Just got to make sure he doesn't, he dials in the right directions, doesn't run over any obstacles, and put himself in a bad spot.
You get 3 on Benthic here, and it's basically the game.
Yep. So lots of crits in these road rolls.
Yeah, too bad there's none in the actual defense or offensive rolls for him.
So, Greg, if they score, obviously they score the threshold to win in less than 6. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
right?
It's obviously only to end the game by time.
Sure. There is that. Yep. There's the proton bomb. Get the shiny, glimmery little animated proton bomb there. Cool. And then you do the boost.
K2 to Benthic. Cassian will remove. Benthic will 1 bank, and I think that's exactly what the SFs wanted. I think they're just going forward. And Benthic just taking all the evade tokens.
Yeah, so Benthic might not die this round. Having 2 evades and a calculate. Do you roll here? Can you roll? I don't remember what they're talking. They cannot barrel roll. Oh, they can. They have barrel roll in the red target lock. But not going to.
I mean, Grudge is just out there hanging out.
Yeah.
His job is to just live. So Cassian effectively stops by making it so he would bump into Malorus.
Yep.
Contraband here. Stop for mags. And rotate to the left.
I'm coming, Benthic. Probably the assuming Scorch just stops basically right in front of. That's a good shot in a Scorch. I don't really see where Scorch could go here, where you get a good shot. I think you just kind of run into. Get a pivot as well. Yep. Scorch now just hoping that doesn't get killed by Magma.
Ooh.
Oh. That is a friendly bump.
So this could be a way.
Does this trigger a bump? Because that could have triggered it, right? The bonus attack?
Yeah, I think he's going to try and... He tried to trigger a shared thing to get...
Mal taking the red focus. Mal's in a bad spot here. Not looking great. There it is. And this is where we get the pattern analyzer, proud tradition, wombo combo, right?
Yeah. Well,
so ridiculous.
Draw, yeah. Pattern analyze, target lock, proud tradition, focus. Have a lot of fun.
That seems not bad.
Nope. Actually seems very good.
So double evades is great, but if you get 4 hits, which Quick Draw is poised to do, that's still 2 going through no matter what. Excuse me.
All right, so Saw will take 1 shield.
Yeah. Only would have mattered if he had a crate, which he does not. It's just on Cassian.
And I think...
Oh, we do get Malorus for the double stress. This is a desperation play to try to just keep her alive. Another red flag there. I don't know. It's pretty... Malorus had 2 red flags. This early on in the chat.
All right, quick draw for the game. Or V2. It's 2 guaranteed evades for Benthic.
Yep.
Oh, quick draw can only reroll 1. Reminder, because of mags.
Oh, not great, Bob. Watch to get natty evades here.
Natties! Quick draw absolutely fucking denied. Sanctuary.
So, quick draw keeps the lock because just use fire control. Again, with Magma being around, the lock doesn't really matter much outside of getting the single reroll.
Why are you shooting? Alright, so 2 hits. And this has got to be the calc spend.
Yep.
Benthic, you dirty boy.
This is range
Saw
2.
Guerrero.
Or
Range
1.
1.
Range 1. That's pretty
Full
juicy.
string.
Oh no, it's enough.
Mal almost had it.
I thought she had the natties there. There we go. Chris getting closer. That will be a crate dropped as well, which needed to happen. It had to happen.
Cuts the lead in half. Range 1 for Phasma.
Nope. Nope.
Still has to roll 3 more dice. 2 hits.
It's not bad.
This is guaranteed
Well,
evaded.
Oh yeah, that's right. There are still 2 evades out there.
And
now,
spend the evade tokens. Why would you? I would never spend evade tokens. I'm too good. Scorch. 2 dice. 1 hit.
doesn't matter.
1 evade token can be
Doesn't
spent.
matter.
All right. Let's see if these U-Wings can do any damage.
Did Malrus shoot?
Yeah, Malrus took shots into Benthic, and it did not work out. All right. Magva Yarrow. Range 1 into Scorch. Right?
Yeah, I don't see why you don't shoot in Scorcher. There's a chance to kill Scorch. He's got three hole left, has a focus. But, range 1 is range 1. Quick Draw is still in a really good spot for next turn.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't think this changes the outcome of the game, but at least it makes it funny. Range 1 into Scorch for a kill.
Oh,
That's not going to quite be killy.
And lots of good green dice. The greens have been solid.
Mr. Spin, welcome in. What do you plan on losing? How many points you plan on having to lose this week?
I feel so bad for him, man.
17?
That's tough.
Maybe 25 and you get beat?
So up to 15. 15 to 7. Still a wide margin, 8-point margin. Benthic, though, somehow, miraculously, didn't take a single damage that turn. Not one. We thought he'd die. He didn't take one. Do we have Leia for next turn? I think we are 1 away. Is that right?
Let's see.
Or
Leia has 1 charge unspent right now. I don't know if they flipped it already.
Well, Saw pivoted last turn, right? In the turn before, so I don't think so. I don't think Leia's back yet. There's 2 straight pivots.
Yeah. Should be 1 more turn.
So that's good for Andre. Not going to be seeing another array of pivots from everybody.
There's Mr. Spin and Spinner. I haven't lost 33-3, so that must be Spinner. Yeah, there's 2 spins in the league.
33-3.
Sometimes you get boat race. He means the Nickel City Open spin. Trump declared. Did he? 9 o'clock? Of course he did.
Like, I declare I'm going to lose. Basically what happened. Get in, loser. We're going losing.
Get in, loser. We're going losing. So, literally, my dream scenario right now is Trump runs, loses to DeSantis in the primary, and then decides to bull moose it and run as an independent.
Dude, that would be
Fucking.
And then, but you know what? You know what they'll do? They'll still
phenomenal.
they'll blame mail-in balloting for the reason why it's like because that's how that works.
Yeah.
We need to get good at mail-in balloting. It's like so take the numbers you got from one way, one way, and get the same exact number the other way. You can do that. It's just not how this works. You got to get the people, like math work. It's got to check out. The mail doesn't vote. Neither does land. I don't know if you knew that one, Greg. Land also does not vote.
Yeah, well, that's my favorite thing. Republicans discovering population density is literally my favorite thing in the world.
It's like how could this be? How is this not a red wave? It's like, well, land, land doesn't vote, man.
Trees haven't got the right to vote yet.
Not
We're
yet.
working on it.
And I guarantee you, they'll send in mail-in ballots.
Right.
They'll defy they'll betray their own kind. Send in mail-in ballots. Right. There's the K2. Setting up for the double evades. Probably got one more round left.
Yeah,
Assuming that we have
left.
to.
The pace of play isn't incredibly high, so.
Crispy and I played 11 rounds yesterday, Greg. That's pretty cool. That's a lot of rounds. I may have lost to him, but it took 11 rounds for me to lose. So I'm going to call that a moral victory.
Oh, Tinder Gods believes in moral victories.
Oh yeah. Hey man, we're hypocrites. That's the whole thing. Everything with Tinder.
Benthic doing the Benthic shuffle.
This might really suck because I think only a one straight clears. I don't even know if that clears for quick draw.
I think Quick Draw probably did the one straight.
You think so? The one bank will be a bummer.
Yeah, that was a contraband turn for Benthic, by the way.
Okay. Everybody get real close.
Greg, you get that snowblower ready? I mean, it's ready. Am I excited about 31 fucking inches? No, I'm not.
Are you serious? That much?
That's what's predicted this week.
Oh my god. Is that the projection?
Yeah.
How much reporting?
I have to go to the fucking grocery store tomorrow and make sure I got everything I need.
You're loaded up.
I might actually just end up going after the stream tonight.
Might be wise.
Spin, what I'm really hoping for is that since we're North Buffalo, it's not like way less bad for us. Because for some reason, the more north in Buffalo you get, the less snow you get.
Quick draw.
South Buffalo gets fucking.
Scorch is just gonna hop over. You're at this point. You're just playing keep away.
Yeah.
Take a focus. Cassian and Saw just kind of out there
store,
like, I wanted to participate.
I don't think that Niagara Street tops is going to be all that packed.
I think Saw Gerrera gets the... Ooh, oh, here he comes. Okay, I was going to say, I was about to give Saw the Carry Lake participation prize, but he probably will participate in this engage. Looks like he will. It takes a lock.
Yeah, I'm not prepared for 31 inches. Never have been. But knowing these male weather people, it'll probably be more like 3 inches. Am I right, ladies? You get it, Nick?
I was I was reading what Vince was saying in the chat. Whenever Vince says anything, I always am on full alert.
Read. There's no way Quick Draw can whiff twice in a row, right?
Oh, Magva exists. So we've seen Magva come up once, right? That last round, Magva came in and clutch for Chris. That was it. That's been it so far.
Yeah, Catherine, can't you just break into the Air Force or something and tell me how much snow I'm gonna get? Like, I want the real number.
That's better.
And that is a kill? No, almost a kill.
No. Guaranteed to 2, but has mods to take. Just takes 2 more. Phasma rolls natties. That will be a kill.
Yep.
I mean, don't worry about it, Andre. You can't mod your dice anyways. You'll have grudge. Grudge will have a shot as well. Andre's like trying to figure out a way to deal damage to quick draw right now.
I mean, we haven't seen a single.
Oh, Special Forces Gunner, it like
Yeah,
grants you the extra die, huh?
Yeah, so that was a 2-die shot.
Really trying to go after Scorch. It's like, I just want to get that crit off of you, buddy. No crit, not yet. Okay. Scorch needs some paint and gets literally all the paint in the world, all the evades. Scorch just flips off Saw. Did you bring him here to kill me?
You wanted to shoot me? Declined.
I declined. Oh, Saw just got ghosted real hard. That was he got shot down there. He mentioned his ex-girlfriend in the first 3 messages. Didn't go well.
Yeah.
Scorch said no. More paint. Who's this shot from? The Scorch is going to take 1. Scorch is cool. That's totally fine.
Scorch is okay with that.
Scorch is fine with that.
And now Grudge. If Grudge is the one who manages to kill
Oh my god, I swear.
Don't even. Why would you even shoot at Benthic? Like, it literally can't go in.
So, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, there's no world where. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Whatever, man. Oh, we're going another round though. I mean, jeez.
Mom, we're going streaking. Andre getting the same results on greens that Benthic gets with a full token stack. I mean, yeah, kind of.
18-8. Scorch is gonna just get the hell out of there. So we're probably gonna see some stops. I mean, we have Leia.
Yeah, I think we're getting Leia this turn. So that was 3, right? Yeah, so it's 18. I mean, if you don't, you have to target the crates this turn. Like, you have to.
Yep. Well, I feel like with where Scorch is and where we know Scorch is going, that's a guaranteed 1 crate that Andre's going to hold on to.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Quick Draw's like, someone shoot me. Anyone
For the love
shoot
of God.
me.
For the love of God.
Please.
Quick Draw's just been a 3 or 4 attack dice ship this game and nothing else.
Quick Draw doesn't have an ability in this game.
Yeah, Andre's like, I wish I could just shoot my own ships here, just please.
That was round 6, so the game is time official now with 5.5 minutes left. So I think this upcoming round 7 is probably going to be the final round. It's the final count round. Get it?
So, where's everyone going, you think?
Home?
Going home? Going to Disney World?
I mean, it's a fucking tragedy in the center of this board right now.
Meanwhile, I am dying. The captain is dead.
Come to my window. I'll be home soon.
Is that a do I see a Skepionic sighting? So we call whenever a Bionic is unsure or a little, skeptical, we call him Skepionic.
Who's we?
Me and a lot of other people that I will not disclose to you. I have friends. I have friends from all the girls that I've been on Tinder where I've become friends with them. I've been friend zoned, obviously. Real talk though, I've made the terrible mistake of deciding to be friends with too many people I've met on dating apps, and I don't recommend it, folks. Don't do it.
I kind of have a no friend policy.
Yeah, you know, maybe in an ideal world where you can actually just make friends with people, but that's nope. Don't do it. I got one of my Tinder. I got my closer in here. I got Scoot, root for Scoot, one of our Tinder gods. My goddamn closer. We're gonna need some closing out. I mean, Will is taking this week off. He's got to buy.
Is he taking this week off, or was he ordered to not play this week?
He was told, "Hey man, you've been playing so great. You deserve a week off." That's what happened. He turned on vacation mode on Tinder. He'll be back. He'll be swiping. All right, let's do it, Andre. Let's close this one out.
2.5 minutes left, so it really should be it.
Double stress. Casa. We'll remove one. Don't you want to fight these bastards for real?
Leia.
Yep. I think
don't do it.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious. I'm sure Andre figured that was going to happen.
The B2 emo droid in X-Wing is going to be like, roll one die. If it's a hit, play Helena by MCR.
Oh, Han, reroll out of that one. Okay, that's going to be range 1. So
yeah,
you focus and hope for paints.
A one dice
with one agility. So, like, hopefully that's enough. Everybody pivot. Everybody pivot. Still gonna be stressed though, right? Yeah, stay stressed. So you have a calculate. That's what you got.
Also force.
And also force. So you basically have a focus.
That grudge is literally going to get the kill shot.
So crashes into a friendly. He's gonna roll out of this one though. Oh, it is an eyeball.
I'm not sure he wanted to.
Can't focus though. And Scorch says, hey, I'm out.
I'm blue a da ba dee ba da da.
It's like pulling the Barbara Corcoran, for that reason I'm out. For those of you Shark Tank fans out there, Barbara's always out. Oh, and here are the shenanigans. Quick Draw is going to get clapped, though, but Quick Draw is fine with that.
Yeah, Quick Draw would love to get clapped here.
yeah, I would. Please clap me.
Hot.
All right, Quick Draw for the kill. Time is gone. 4v1, and that is Natty.
Bye.
Of course it is.
Get out of here. It took you 8 turns to die. It rolls the blank. That is my goddamn Tinder god. That's what we do. We pick each other up here. Just got to win 2 more. Not easy.
Hello, folks.
Who is this? Is that Lou?
Yeah, I'm here to prove that Nick has friends.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that.
I'm here to prove he doesn't.
Well, I would love to see the proof.
There's none.
Aw, Greg's saying that I do have friends and that I am popular. I appreciate that.
There's no proof that you have friends. Ever.
Damn it.
Chris just trying to get a few extra points.
Oh!
He's gonna get
Oh, no.
damn...
Oh, shield. Call an ambulance, but not for me.
Why would you shoot in a quick draw?
Call
Why?
an ambulance! And it's the only 1 damage, dude. That's like so mean.
With the shield upgrade, quick draw is just at their standard amount of health.
Yeah. Okay, quick draw. All right, chill out. 3 hits. Damn. Two damage cards. And all of a sudden, we could lose another U-Wing here, dude. No, right. Has Phasma already shot? No, right?
Yes, because Magma's
Okay.
shooting now.
Oh, okay, yeah. Magma's a 3. Then never mind. Phasma shot. Not happening.
All right, into quick draw. Hit, crit.
Hey, quick draw. You want to lose that freaking crate?
Yeah. Get that
My
crit out
crate!
of here!
My crate!
That's another shield down. We're playing
Chris,
to
where
30.
do you want the crate? Where do you want the crate? They should like spend 5 minutes trying to relocate it. All you gotta do is kill Grudge and kill Quick Draw. Easy. Is that enough? 12? No. Still not enough. And Spasma.
I have no idea who this is on. I think this is on the bomber. 2 to 4. No, I don't at Bionic because I never played Nom.
GG's. We're done. Shit.
26 to 9 is your final.
Wow. Well, hey, Chris, appreciate the game, man, but we had to ghost you. And now we're just hoping the Tinder Gods can come back here. Still got to win 2 more. Tinder Gods are the best in the league. Just want to remind people, so far we are number 1. So proud of our boys. GG. Yeah, well, that's fun. Thanks for having me, Greg. Appreciate it, man.
Yep. All right,
I will,
everybody, let me put that score in.
I will watch your career with great interest. Bye, everybody.
All right, everyone. We'll be back with Game 3 in just a few. Stick around.